Hey, my loves. It's Friday, September 8th, and I want to talk about our session tomorrow on September 9th, 9/9. And it was interesting when I was feeling like Saturday is the day to do the session this week, and then I was writing out the date. I was like, oh, that's interesting, 9/9. So this is a really interesting session to describe with words or to even write about because it's almost like abstract art. How do you describe abstract art? How do you take a non-conceptual experience and put it into words? So the image that Spirit gave me when I was tuning in for a session this week is you're like this abstract art. And you have so many pieces and so many colors and so many things coming into focus that you're in the moment with, and then choosing what color to use next, and choosing what color doesn't feel right anymore, and then putting that color down, and then choosing the next color. It is so, what we're in right now is so fluid, because it's always what is right now, and now again, and now again, and now again. We don't just make one choice today or in this moment and then we're done forever, right? You are art. You are the artist that is feeling your colors and putting it on paper, we could say, right? And your art just keeps changing. So let's say you paint something and then you come back to it an hour later and you're like, this needs more of this. And oh, I don't really like that color anymore. That doesn't really fit anymore. I'm going to take that out and put this color in. So you are shifting from this really like this deep self-honoring way of what is it that feels really right for you right now and what doesn't feel right anymore. And these choices that are happening within you isn't always in your mind. There are some that are, right, that you're consciously choosing. And there's some that are on all these subtle levels at once that no longer fit your energy. And your being is like constantly re-upping. Oh, this doesn't fit. Oh, this does. Oh, this doesn't anymore. Oh, that doesn't anymore. Oh, this does now. That, and it's so seamless, that experience. And Spirit shows me this image right now. It's like going clothes shopping and trying on 50,000 different clothings all at once to see what fits right. Then you leave the dressing room and you're done. It all happens in 2 seconds. And we're human, so we have linear time, right? Things don't happen in 2 seconds on, a lot of fronts, and they do energetically, right? So this session's it's really hard to describe with words because you're on the move, you're in this shift, you're in this fluid, in the moment, what is right for me now? What is right for me now? What is right for me now? What are you letting go of? What are you doubling down on? What are you going forward in, either more deeply, or what are you letting go so you can move forward in something else, right? You are just art, moving art, alive art right now. And it's the energy of September. It's move, quick. The depth of the truth within us just keeps coming forward in such a way. It feels really deep and really good. It feels really good. And it's like all the work you've been doing, the fruits are starting to happen on a really deep level. Your sense of self is stabilizing at this level, we could say, for a minute. So there's so many layers that are going on right now, and Spirit's really wanting me to point to the stabilization that's actually inside of you that feels really good. And that's all the conscious healing you've been doing, that you're creating a more stabilization in yourself. Even though the wind is windy around that stabilization, you can really feel the subtleties of it. And it's a beautiful thing. So this session is going to meet you exactly where you are in your fluid choosing of what's really right and letting go of what's not right. And it's a constant like a dance. It's a constant move, and you're the partner who's leading the dance in this session, and then we follow you. And as you keep going forward and letting go with our accelerated healing today, tomorrow, that we're going to work with, that we always do in our group power sessions, it reveals the next layers and the next layers and the next layers of these really deep old ways of being and old soul choices in this life, pains and hurts, and it reveals all the stuff that just doesn't fit anymore. And we just keep clearing as you keep going forward. So it's a lot. It's like a high energy, quick movement session. And there's also like this really deep stillness too. That's what's so interesting about these experiences, is that even though there's such a quick movement and all this change, there's this like a flowing river of quiet as well, right? That's really deep and really internal. So we're going to be working with all your art, with all your abstract art today. Sorry, tomorrow. I usually do sessions on Friday, so I keep saying today. But it's tomorrow on Saturday. So I just wanted to speak to all this change, and September is juiced up with this type of change, this energy of September. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. As always, feel free to share this session invitation with those you feel could benefit. And I love you lots.